All right, so lately we've been doing a lot of videos talking about how we as Americans are really messed up in our priorities. All right, we prioritize really messed up things over all the stuff that we say is important to us. All right, and I've talked about this in terms of veterans issues and how everyone says that veterans are important, but it kind of stops there. All right, you put up a yellow ribbon and I did my part. But let's be real, this goes with every part of society, not just veterans issues. We see this with, hell, at any given point, you go on Facebook and you're going to see people that have the little logo thing, I support this, or I stand with whatever. And again, it's like, hey, I did my part. No, you didn't. It doesn't do anything, right? Saying that you support it and moving on doesn't do any good. And let's be real, most of these causes that people say they care about it for 2 weeks and then it's gone. And they've done nothing other than virtue signal. All right. And this goes both sides of the aisle. All right. This is everyone does this. I am as apolitical as they come. One of the things I want to talk about lately that I've been seeing a lot of is all this stuff with like sports stadiums. All right. Now, I'm from Kansas City area, so I'm just going to throw that out there. So all the Kansas City sports fans, go ahead, hate me all you want, but let's call it like we see it. We've got people that are voting to give billions of dollars to these ultra wealthy billionaires for them to have their stadiums. And the whole reasoning is it's okay for us to take our money and give it to the billionaires because then we're going to generate more tax revenue later. All right. Now, let's really think about that. What they're saying is it's good to give taxpayer money to the billionaires rather than giving it to other programs that it's meant for, because if we give our money to the billionaires, then it'll let the government take even more money from us. That's really what they're saying. Make that make sense. All right? It doesn't. But the fact that we as people are supporting this stuff and voting for these things shows that our priorities are pretty whack. It shows that we say that certain things are important, but we're fine with people being homeless. We're fine with all of that. We're fine with all these other issues going on as long as we're able to give billions of dollars to billionaires. That is a problem, and we have to address that as a society. Let me know your comments or your thoughts in the comments. Have a good day.